Okay. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Archive Gaming. We are playing Woo in this kind of a custom run, I guess you could call it. 263 is the starting date, Romance 14. We're playing as Woo. And to say that this scenario is a deep cut, probably an understatement, you know what I mean? 263, Fall of the Three Kingdoms, Fall of Shu specifically, with Wu to follow maybe 10 years later, 15 years later. This is like a scenario, a start date that, if I had to put a percentage, whether you know about it, have played it, community-wise, I'd probably say less than 5% of the Three Kingdoms player base across all of the games. Doesn't matter. Line them up. Less than 5% of people play this one or even know what the fuck's going on. If I had to sum it up in a cliff note, it's like, basically the cliff notes, it's like, this is the end, you know? Enough said, right? This is literally the end. So, Wei is completely stacked. 500,000 soldiers. Wu and Shu are underpowered. If you look at our numbers, and you add them together, we equal half of Wei's total strength. Okay, so 530k. If you add us together, we're about half of their strength total. And it only gets worse from here. So this map is kind of barren. It's kind of like Osaka. If you played Nobunaga's Ambition, this does suffer from the Osaka problem. Me, from my background, before the Osaka problem, I always knew this scenario as like the barren scenario. This is the starting date where it's like Koei barely puts any people on the map, and so you have to add people. So that was my idea behind it. When people voted for this to be played, I'm going to say that again. When people voted for this to be played, okay? So if you're upset, be upset at yourself, okay? Look in the mirror. This was actually the most voted scenario to play. The idea was we get officer submissions to kind of fill out the map a little bit more, because it's not terrible, but it's always just a little bit too far below where it's hard to keep a tempo. So we got 5 extra officers added to Shu. I think we got 4 extra officers added to Wei. And we got 10 people. 10 more officers added to the state of Wu. I don't know. I feel like I could do a whole fucking video series on why this is so brutal. The Three Kingdoms era is basically broken up into 4 sections. This is the last section, obviously the end, as I think I saw Ikari put it. So, again, Wei's ready to just destroy us. We did give them more troops than usual. Usually they start with 300k, I want to say. We gave Wei an extra 200,000 troops. So they have, again, 500,000. 500,000 and some change. Our fronts, we have a strong garrison at Jianye, 40k. We have a strong garrison at Jianling, 40k. And then that's it. After that, we're done. We got nothing behind that. So how we use our garrison, our starting push is going to be crucial. Actually, I don't know why the map keeps changing back. I've been playing like this. This is how I've been playing the game, because it looks beautiful on both of my TVs. It looks even better on the big TV. On the big TV, I mean, this TV is decent too, but on the 4K TV, this map looks even better, but it looks pretty good on this too. Anyway, we've got 2 strong garrisons. Wei's got about 100k at Chang'an. They've already started moving. I'm not even done setting up. Okay, this is like, that's why this is episode 0. I'm not even done making my opening moves. But Wei apparently is not going to accommodate me They're not going to accommodate me. They're not going to let me get situated. They're already going for the throat immediately. So they had 100K in Chang'an. I gave them 100K in Luoyang, and they're already making moves. So is Jiang Wei, thankfully. Shu has only Hanzong's garrison. That's about it. Everything else is kind of not good for Shu. So, you know, if you've read the novelization, you know that Jiang Wei is really the only guy holding this whole thing together. He's the only guy trying to do something at this late of a stage in the period. So right now he's leading a force against Shenyang. He hasn't left an adequate garrison, in my opinion. So Shu might just fold immediately. They might fold immediately. I have no idea. We'll see. I have played as Shu in this scenario. This is one of my favorite scenarios for Shu. Fall of Shu is just amazing to play. I haven't really played as Wu though in a long time, so I don't know that I've played as Wu in Romance 14. So that's why I put it as one of the spots that we could vote for. Now, who do we have on the roster? Who does Wu have? One of the reasons I love playing this date is because you basically don't know who's who. You may have heard a name in passing. Chances are you have no idea who can do what, all right? So when it comes to Wu, we know Liu Kang. Liu Kang, the winner, the last great hero, the champion of Earthrealm, winner of the first tournament, saving Earthrealm from the forces of Outworld, Liu Kang himself. Everybody knows this guy. He is the last, I think he's considered like the last big guy, although I would argue that Ding Feng is just as important. Ding Feng is basically Wu's Liao Hua, if you will, okay? Everybody talks about Liao Hua. Oh, he lived from the beginning of the Three Kingdoms to the end. Okay, yeah. Ding Feng basically did the same thing, okay? Wu has their own guy, but you know, these guys are overlooked. Anyway, we have Liu Kang. Commanding General increases demolish of allied units. So he has an AoE buff. Water Warlord, of course. Single-minded morale is less likely to be decreased when you take damage. We need Kung Lao. I never liked Kung Lao. I gotta be honest, I've never liked Kung Lao. I don't like how modern Kung Lao is written, but I never liked how OG Kung Lao was either. Repressive. Enemies that are hit with restrained are restrained even longer. No idea. I think this is meant to work with like the goose tactic. That's the only thing I can think of. And then we have Sima Fu lived the entire Three Kingdoms and outlived it through the Jin period. I didn't even know that, Lushan, but I don't like any of the Simas, so I don't really. Once I'm like I don't like this character, I don't bother learning about them. When in your affiliated base, the amount of durability recovers is increased. That's literally like you can throw that in the trash can. You can throw that ability in the trash can. If your base is getting hit like that, you got bigger problems, okay? If your base is getting hit so much that you're worried about recoverability, it's bad. Things are not going well, you know? So anyway, we have Liu Kang. He does have a special tactic, Seer of All. Allied morale is increased. Defense is increased. So again, defensive buff and morale buff. Really fucking strong. 96 leadership, 92 intelligence. I mean, what more do you need? This is the guy. This is the guy. We also have Ding Feng. Okay? Don't sleep on Ding Feng. 82 leadership is incredible. And 263. He has longbow, increases siege damage. This means longbow literally means that no matter what formation he's in, outside of siege, he can still hit troops behind the castle gate effectively. So it's a very, very underrated ability, mostly because maybe 5 people have it in the fucking game. Maybe 5 people have longbow. Maybe 10. Let's be generous. I'm gonna say maybe 10 generals have longbow in this game. He has vantage ground. This is self-defense. Nobunaga's ambition, self-defense. While in your own territory, your abilities go up. Self-defense like, okay? Of course, this is all abilities, not just defense, but same effect. Helmsman, zone of command is ignored. Another great ability. Less likely to be injured. That's robust, I believe, right? Sun Quan combined with Sun Chen. Oh, Mender again. Wow, 2 people with Mender. I'm sensing a theme here. And then our last guy who's historically around, because we have our community officers. Go check the post if you want to see the community officers. Is Tao Huang. I don't know a lot about Tao Huang, and I feel like he got a buff recently. Other than he was really effective in the south against Sheik Xie. So, he has Forest Warlord, which is really weird. Forest Warlord is really weird. And I really don't know how to use it effectively down here in the south. I've been racking my head the last couple of days trying to figure it out. Well, we have the bio here. Let's just read the bio. In 269, in an attempt to take Jiao province back from Jing, Tao Huang marched for Gepu with Yu Si and Xu Shu. Though they lost the first battle, when Tao Huang took control of the army, they won one encounter after another. They took back Jiao Si, and he was named administrator. When Wu fell, he surrendered to Jin, but kept control of Jiao, where he was a just ruler. Also, he was basically allowed to live on as a Gongzun Kang, Gongzun Du, by Jin. He was allowed independence in Jiao. Sounds like a benevolent ruler. Sounds like he should have had benevolence. Benevolence is a thing in this game, right? I feel like it is. Okay. So like I said, outside of that, we have our community officers. Let's look at our ruler, at least. Sun Xiu. He's still got the Art of War. He's actually got a couple of items here that I'm not familiar with. Revised Almanac of the Heavens, a treatise that merges the calendar and the seasons, used by Sun Quan for making calendars in Wu. And the Treatise on Piety, a treatise by Yan Yun. +1 intelligence, both of these give you +1. The Guding Blade, a favorite sword belonging to Sun Jian. I didn't know it was called the Guding Blade. Isn't there another sword? There's another sword that you can find in Wu. I don't remember what it's called. Sun Jian's sword was called the Guding Blade. I didn't know that. Not exactly a Sun Jian player. Wouldn't say that. Okay, what formations does our boy have? Ram and catapult. That's trash. Oh, wow, that's trash. You mean that he cannot take the field unless he's using a ram or a catapult? I don't want to say he's unusable, but you know how hard I'm going to have to work to fucking find a way to use him? I thought I'd be able to at least put him in a ring formation so he can fight and die on the front lines. Wow. See, I didn't know that. Again, 263, easily less than 5% of the community across all the games. Maybe 1%, okay? I play 263 maybe twice a year, and I feel like that's a lot. Playing this scenario twice a year, that's probably a lot. That's probably really, you're in the 99% percentile of people that do that. And I didn't know this. Although I love playing as Shu. Okay, so what else do we have? Imperial Academy, XP gains. We at least have the tactics to go with it. Ram and catapult. Remember, you can have the formation, but not the tactic. You can know how to use a ram, but not know how to use a ram. You see what I'm saying? What traits do we have? Cultured. Okay, agriculture, supply income goes up. Population goes up. That's kind of funny because we just had somebody mentioning the other day that Wu historically was a very, like the southern territories of China were very depopulated. Very depopulated. Shit, I can't remember who it was, but somebody had just mentioned this in the Liu Biao stream. And we have a ruler who has cultured, which increases population. So I wonder if that's a joke. I wonder if Koi is straight up joking. Scholar, okay, Doctrine XP goes up, and Latent, which I gave to every single character in this game. I talked about this before, one of the biggest projects I did. We also have a couple of deep cuts like Lu Shu, who is the son of Lu Su, 56-year-old Lu Shu. Again, not terrible by any means. We have Zhang Ti, who is the last prime minister. This guy was kind of a badass. He kind of went out like a G. He's kind of, honestly, he's not bad at all. There's a lot of guys that you know, a lot of their kids are only really active during the very last scenario or the one before it. You know, 249, maybe you see them. So there's a lot of people here that are the children of the children. Again, the Three Kingdoms era, if I had to do a series on it, I would break it up into 4 parts to break it down, because there's literally 4 different eras, 4 different timelines, where the borders may look the same, but the roster is different, the situation is different, the tactics available are different, the talent pool is completely different. For example, 263 Wu right now, we don't have access to boat tech at all. We don't have a navy. Okay? That's how bad our roster is. We do not have navy supremacy anymore. Those days are long gone, buddy. All right, let's see. Nope, I don't have the money for that. Let's look at Wei, since Wei is kind of the big bad in this one. I know you guys want to see Wei. South Wan looking like an absolute chump. Okay, we got Deng Ai. There's got to be people that love this guy, because I think Deng Ai is kind of a badass myself. Let me see who's here, man. I haven't even said hello to everybody who's here. What's up, Wolf's Heart? We got Ikari. What's up, Pony Bro? Disappointed that you missed the scenario because you didn't buy the DLC in time. Oh, yeah, this is one of those pre-order bullshit scenarios, huh? Even less people have access to this than Wolf's Heart. What's up, Tommy? Lushan. Tommy, the Mad Max start? Yeah, this is Thunderdome. This is a dead world. This is a dead fucking world. I've done some things to make it even more hostile. What's up, Polka? Is this a test run, or can it continue from this? Will continue from this. I was gonna play this anyway, just get everything in motion, get everything going. So I figured I'd hit the record button. Some people might want to know, because I get people that ask me stuff all the time, like how do you play this game, like from the perspective of like you just started, what do you do? So I figured, you know what? Let me start something off where it's just boom. Here's how you start. Here's how you look at it. You know, here's how you manage all this fucking territory. Zhong Hui and his smug face marching all the way down. Yep. What's up, Toby? Toby with the pun. Coming in with the pun already. Toby's like, I gotta get him in there quick. All right. Zetra's here. He's giving us the exposition, the lore dump. Glaive of Gooning. That's a great weapon name, Ikari. Remind me of that so I can use it for a future run. You hate when Koei limited some characters like that? Yeah. I should have known. I would have changed Sun Xiu and gave him fucking ring or something, you know? Very low population, yeah. Deng Ai fans unite. Yeah, Deng Ai is great. His death was dirty. Yeah, it happens, bro. What's up, Sean? You have many puns. I have a very particular... Toby's speaking into the Walmart intercom, and he's like, I have a very particular set of skills. And he's holding his book of punnery. Alright, so we have Deng Ai. This guy's a fucking beast. This guy's a fucking monster, okay? This guy's a marching machine. He has his own special ability, Resolute March. Increases maneuver ability and applies disorder. So this is like the Flash in every DC comic running around the villains, creating a whirlwind. You know, eat my dust. Resolute March is really broken because it affects whatever formation he's in. It doesn't matter what formation he's in. I've seen this guy trigger Resolute March with Owl formation and just Wile E. Coyote. You know what I mean? Roadrunner. Just Roadrunner you, psh, leave you eating dust. It's crazy. He also has dash already, so his maneuver is already boosted. So if you guys want to make something that's kind of fast in the future, you want to make an officer that's fast as fuck for this game, consider this combination. Dash with Resolute March. Dash increases your mobility, and then you pair this so that it increases even further. And you will be fast as fuck, boy. Alright? That's Deng Ai. Yang Hu, just as good, just as great. Pen and Sword, allied morale goes up, assault goes up, 90 leadership, 85 intelligence. A lot of people really like Yang Hu. This is the guy who struck up the friendship with Liu Kang. So I guess you could say he's kind of like Kung Lao. Look at the portraits in this game. Have I ever told you guys how awesome the portraits are in Romance 14? Have I ever mentioned that? Because the portrait collection in Romance 14 is the best in the series. Best portrait collection in the series, fellas. We have a submitted officer here, Ragnar Uragiri. I think this was Ancient's character. I don't know why I blanked. Ancient's character. Historical character, Zhong Hui. You already know. Mr. Smug. Somebody called him Mr. Smug in the chat already. He's decent. 86 leadership, 91 intelligence. He's actually great. I don't know why I said he's decent. He's S tier, especially right now. Tactful decreases the assault of enemy units. That's fucking broken. It's just an aura. Zhong Hui's aura literally depowers everyone's attack. You don't want to attack him because he's aura farming so fucking hard. Okay? Instigator, shit talker. Planner increases plotting, higher percentage of hitting plots. Wise makes it so he's more likely to offer plots in the console phase. And then he has Haughty, which is a negative trait, decreases his abilities if his troops get too low. He gets frustrated. He has his own special ability, Refining Ruse, decreases enemy abilities. So that stacks with Tactful. Tactful's already debuffing your attack, and then he hits you with Refining Ruse. Your attack and everything else drops even further, and then you get hit. So think of Red Cavalry. I zap your stamina, your stats go down, and now you get charged. Now you get hit. Same idea. Refining Ruse, your abilities go down, and then boop, bonk on the head afterwards. After your defenses go down. So, again, Wei still has a lot of talent. Do use another one. Mao Teng was another officer submission. Ma Long. I'll do a post tomorrow for the Wei officers. Wang Yang is probably the scariest person that we'll have to fight. 93 strength. Annihilator trait is broken in this game. It's broken. I mean, just fight Li Tong. 81 strength with Annihilator. It's horrible. He has heroic, so he's looking to duel. He's looking to fuck someone up one-on-one. He has Brave Advance, does damage, and applies disorder. So this guy's going to hit you with Confuse Abuse while he's already got Annihilator and 91 strength. And no one else has 91 strength on the map, by the way. Who's as strong as this guy? Jiang Wei, maybe? And that's it? Nobody else is as strong as him. So this guy's like a nuke. He's terrifying. This guy's terrifying. Even his father was a monster, who's not around anymore, Wen Qin. But Wen Yang is like the real deal. This guy is basically like Zhang Liao, late stage Zhang Liao. Am I missing anyone else? Sima Yan? Yeah, I guess we can talk about Sima Yan. He's not that great in this game. His portrait does more than anything else. I kind of wanted to buff Sima Yan. I don't know why they made him terrible. Nothing, no crazy abilities. I don't know, honestly, the guy's not that good. He's not that good. I expect Sima Yan to get buffed in the future. Just because he's so well known, right? His achievement, I mean, kicking a little kid out of the court and being like, I'm the emperor now. But just because he's so well known at this point in the series, Sima Yan needs to get a buff. Okay? He needs to get a buff. I mean, he needs to get a buff. What else can you do? That's how Koei does their stuff. If you become popular, you get a buff. Also, this guy, So C, is another monster. Another guy with Annihilator. 2 people with Annihilator. Can you explain that to me? No one else has any officers in this game, but they give way 2 guys who have Annihilator and 263. What, you guys don't have enough nukes? You guys don't have enough nukes? We got to give you another guy who's got Annihilator? The only reason I brought him up, by the way, is because his portrait, this guy, I mean, look at those cold eyes. I mean, you're dead, bro. I would not want to draw that gaze on the battlefield. This guy's about to carve somebody up. Alright, anyway. I have no idea where these forces are going. I thought they were charging at me, but they seem to be going around, which is fine. So we're not done setting up. We have to figure out where we're going to allocate our troops, which are very few. We only have 2 fronts, Jianling and Jianye. I don't know if these guys are moving to attack us at Jianye. I'm not sure. Or if they're going to occupy these spots. I don't think so. Because look at that. Looks like they're going pretty hard already. Is there anybody strong on the eastern front? I have to look like point by point, because I'm telling you that absolutely nobody knows who these people are in 263. You might know like 4 people from every kingdom, but you sure as fuck do not know who anybody is. And that's one of the reasons I like playing this so much. There's a lot more, it's a lot more demanding because you don't know who's who. So you have to be on the lookout. You have to be on the lookout for guys who can spoil your plans very quickly. Alright, so we have Liu Kang here. We have to send some snake guys here. All our snake guys want to be here. It's the best position to take advantage of the mountains. We have to break up our community officers. That's going to be the tricky part here. Who do we send over there? Who do we keep back? Okay, Jianye, here we are. So I have 2 posts up talking about our community officers if you want to go check them out. Wang Zhang's got Snake. And Gua Biru's got Snake. Now the question is, do we put Yan Heihu, how do you say it? Heihu? Yan Heihu here? Yan Hei, I'm gonna call him Yang Hei. Do we put Yan Hei here because he's got Bandit? And I love Bandit. Who this has got Longbow. I feel like that'll be useful, more useful attacking a base. Let's put these 3 here. And then give me 2 guys just to help develop. Maybe one of them with Goose. Yeah, at least one guy with Goose. Okay, over here we've got Liu Kang. And we want to support him with a squad that can help demolish. I want to take advantage of the demolish trait. So I'm thinking maybe we can blitz Xianyang and take it out quickly. If we can capture Xianyang right away, I might be able to hold it. Or at least make this the staging ground so this can get fucked up. No, fuck that. Who does he have here? Increases demolish, so we'd want crane. We already have a guy with catapult. Okay. Summon. Oh, what's up, Polka? I don't know if I saw you earlier or not, but welcome. Jianye. Let's go to Jianye. I want to get this community officer set up properly. Anybody have crane here? Sun Fan? Sun Fan's a defensive general from what I remember. He might be better in Lujiang. Or if we take Xianyang, Sun Fan will probably find himself on the front lines defending it. Jian Boy has got ring formation. All right, let's put John Boy here. Nobody else has crane, huh? This is kind of brutal. We're digging deep, man. We're digging deep for scraps right now. Fucking anybody. Lushu, where are you at, Lushu? In Chai Sang? No, I'm not pulling him from Chai Sang. Okay. Jiang Boy. With the special trait, big fella. He cannot be restrained. You cannot restrain the big fella. You cannot surround the big fella. When Jiang Boy is next to you, you are surrounded. Understand? When Jiang Boy is next to you, it is you who are surrounded. And your whole army. Alright, so he's just going to have to make do with him. And then let's call Sun Fan over here. It's 4 fronts that we have to manage. 4 fucking fronts. Jianye, we want to call Sun Fan from Jianye. And I think I'm going to move He Ting as well. He Ting, Usagi's character, our resident pyromaniac. Who else do we call over there? I feel like I already have a strong garrison there. Tao Huan. Okay, let's just do those 2 for now. Our resident pyro. Ding Feng's already trying to build. We're trying to get shit set up over here as best as we can. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Alright, let's get a recruiter. John Boy's moving. Put Xingying on charge of that. Now, one of the things I did for this run is we set up public order. Public order has been reduced everywhere on the map. Any zones that are empty, like these, have a public order of 0. What that means is that there's a much, much, much higher chance of bandits spawning in constantly and all the time. Okay, how much gold do I have? Only 4,000? We're burning through it already. We just started. Alright, send a transport up there. I need money. Shocking. Okay. And then we're just going to auto appoint. Actually, I only have 6 orders. I can't even fill them out. Let me do Lujiang instead, since I can't kit out that spot. Lujiang I think I can do. So yeah, depending on how developed the city is, That determines what the public order starts. But basically, smaller cities have less public order. Like the smallest cities have almost no public order. And then I'm scaling that way upwards. So if a city's medium, it has a little bit more public order. If it's large, it has great public order. And that makes some of these areas completely dangerous. Very, very, very vulnerable to bandits spawning in. Which is one of the things I've been trying to do with this game for a while. Like, I've been trying to test it out. I want to get closer to, like, the roving bandits modifier from Civilization. If anybody's played Civilization, we want to get a little bit closer to that. Where you have to worry about the fact that there's war bands all over this map. I'm already out of orders, and I'm not even done giving them out yet. Oh, it's brutal. I know you guys are building, but you guys can do two things at once. Bro's got lawful? Hold on. Put him over here. Alright, I'm out of orders after that. Let's see where these guys are going, man. I have no idea where these guys are doing. Follow me, you scoundrels. Oh yeah, they're attacking me already. Okay. That's really fucking strange. Ways approaching Jianye. Bro, imagine if I just lose the capital. The capital's under attack already? Alright. Alright, how good of a navy can we get? Train engineers. We can get assault ships. We can get assault ships. That's what we can get. This guy's got 83. Guabiru. Who submitted Guabiru? He's smart and he has train engineers. You just saved us. You just gave us a navy. We have to wait a turn until it's implemented. That's the only thing. You have a rain of arrows, right? You can get on a boat, Sun Xiu. I think you should get on a boat. I think you should defend the capital, in fact. Are they just leaving this empty? Oh, so you guys don't give a fuck? You can't be bothered? Interesting. Give me a moment. We'll see how you feel about that in a moment. I'm kind of surprised that they're attacking our capital right away. That's never happened to me as Wu in any of the other starts. I've never had Wei just say, "Oh, I'm gonna beeline straight at your fucking capital." Turn 1. So this is really weird because look at the setup. He's going diagonally across. He's ignoring Lujiang. Lujiang's got 17,000, 20,000 troops. They're ignoring Lujiang. They're going to get on a boat and head down towards Jianye, which has 42,000 troops. It's you don't see that type of aggression where the AI shoots that fucking angle. Okay, I know you guys are all busy. The south is basically empty. We're just gonna grab this city here so that we can trade with that kingdom. What is it? India? Tianzu? I think we can trade with Tianzu. AI is shit in these games? Yeah, I agree. I don't know any good AI though, but it's especially bad in Koi games. Okay, let me search. The AI river pathing is brutal in this. Yeah, I agree, Wolfsheart. That's why I lowered their supply. The supply penalty, I have it set on low, so they can't just wipe themselves out. Because they will do that. They will wipe themselves out in this game. Okay, I'm waiting for John Boy to get here, and then we'll make a play on Xianyang. I don't know if we can fucking get it. Because I forgot, they've got the geographic bonus of Shu Province. So Wei's a lot sturdier than they seem. Like, thankfully, this city is not a fortress. It's not like Chang'an. How much gold do we have here? 13. Okay. Let's get all this shit set up. It's kind of sad that 8 Remake just doesn't appear anymore in romance discussion. No, I think that's exactly what it needs to be. I think that's exactly where it needs to be, Polka, is it needs to not appear anymore in romance discussion. That's right where it needs to be. I'm actually a little sad that you even brought it up. I'm even a little sad that it got brought up again, you know? It doesn't need to be brought up. I say just let it die. That guy's got a really cool portrait too. This is the face of regret, is it not? Just crushing fucking regret. Also named Sun Tzu, by the way. Also named Sun Tzu. What's your story, bud? Wu's general of the front and the grandson of... He's got a confidant in Sima Yan, huh? What you mean? Grandson of Sun Quan, placed in defense of Xiao Ku, but defected to Wei out of fear of Sun Hao's tyranny. Hearing of the fall of Wu, he cried out, heavens... Oh yeah, this is the guy who cried out, heavens, whose sin is this? Okay. Okay. Defected to Wei out of fear for Sun Hao's tyranny. Yeah, this guy's like captures that energy. He's got that energy of like, I fucked up. Or this is fucked up. He's like, this is fucked. We don't even have a navy. This is fucked. Like, whose idea was this? 263 Wu. We don't even have a fucking navy. And we're the navy guys. Wei's got a better navy than us. That's how bad it is here. That's how bad it is right now. Anybody have any governing traits? Just lawful? Okay. Okay, just checking. Just checking there, fellas. Alright, what else do we have left to kit out? Is it Jianye? Jianye is going to take all turn, though. A whole turn to do it. Should we change anything else? I don't think so. Alright, I guess I can start. Let me start with the regions that have no public order. Try to fix them. Enlightened. Enlightened is good. Troop income, yep. I'll take Enlightened. And then, let me see. Fei Cheng. Famous. Renowned for his rejuvenating empanadas. The empanada envoy, that's what they call him. Alright, he's moving. Conscience got a big plus 11, let's go. Ikari, did you see my post about him? Ikari's creation, by the way. This was Ikari's submission for this one. Let's give our head moderator his flowers, right? Fei Cheng, 25 years old, 69 leadership, 69 charisma, 69 strength, 69 political, 69 intelligence, although it is increased a little bit. Extravagant. Supply consumption is increased. This guy, I don't know if you can tell, but this guy's got a healthy appetite. Special trait, empanadas. Increases public order, increases development time. He also has stout. I don't think I have to explain that. He is famous, renowned for his empanadas. And he has the divine eye. When units of around your force are afflicted with an ailment, the period is shortened. He helps people recover from various afflictions. And then he also has a special ability, Wise Counselor. Recover the wounded and resolve status ailments. Our heaven sent hero, that's right. Late way is overpowered? Yeah. Yeah. I can never decide if they're overpowered or if it's just that everyone else sucks so badly. I mean, you got Wu in this game that can't even put a fucking navy on the field. So it's just like... Is Wei that good? Or is everyone else that fucking bad? It really just depends, you know? I feel like everyone else has just gotten nerfed. What is Zhang Wei doing? I see the other 3 community officers already on the field, but they don't have ranks. It doesn't look like they have any ranks. They're only got 3,000 troops. Oh boy, leave it to the AI. I gave you talent. The community gave Shu talent. And it doesn't look like they're being used properly. They don't even have ranks right now. Zhang Hui's on the way. I don't see Deng Ai, but I basically picture that Deng Ai is somewhere back here. You see these mountains back here? I just imagine Deng Ai somewhere back there. Deng Ai's gonna teleport behind Chengdu. Right behind Liu Shan. Nothing personal, kid. Alright, anyway. What type of boats are these? Assault ships? Okay, so they don't have the special boats either. So our ships are matched. We're evenly matched. Alright, if we can't defend the... I mean, if we can't defend the fucking water as Wu... I don't want to say worthless, but we're damn near worthless at that point. It's just pitiful. Nobody else can use, okay, no water warlords, no helmsmen, only Tao Huang. Shen Yin has storm and expel, that's something. Even Sun Luban has storm. Okay. Some of our people have proper traits at least for the ocean. Alright, fellas, let's get out there. Oh my god, how are you going to get on a boat? You only have a siege formation. He can't even get on a boat. How long is it going to take you to get a catapult to the shoreline? That's going to take 2 turns. Oh my god, Can I retire in this guy? There's no retire button in this game, huh? There's no retire button in this game, or I would retire Sun Tzu at this point. I'd rather have Sun Hao. The Emperor doesn't know how to march without siege equipment. Brutal. You're killing me, Koei. You know, marching with my ruler across and into dangerous situations is kind of like... It's kind of my thing, you know? And you're not letting me do my thing, so... So this sucks. How am I going to use Sun Tzu? Catapult and ram. That's just trash. Absolute trash. Alright, these 3 guys can use boats. We can get Fei Cheng out there. I don't know if he can use his special ability on the ocean. I have no idea. Sun Luban, oh, she's only got 30 leadership. That's right. That's right. She has poor leadership and no strength because she's a girl. She's a girl. She can't fight. She can't fight. She can't lead. That's what Kuwait says. Don't get mad at me. That's what Kuwait says. Yeah, everyone else is just going to have to stay here. It's just going to have to be you 3. All right, fellas. Good luck. We have about a year with Sun Tzu. Okay. Well, that's good, because I was thinking about how I can have him have an accident. Oh no, do I have long life on? I might have, I probably got long life on, you're right. How do I look at my scenario? We have extended life. I have screwed myself. Fuck. Yeah, we have extended life on because it's 263 and I didn't want everybody to start dying off immediately. I didn't think about Sun Tzu though. Where's that transport? Come on, Hermes, you're supposed to be quick. You're supposed to be fast as fuck. Alright, let's finish kitting out the city here. Let's get her set up. Get her set up. Get her done. Get her done now. Who dis? Who dis? It's good for offense. I think I should move him to Runan. He's got longbow after all. Yeah. Since we're stuck defending, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything here anyway. John Boy's on the way to the Western Front. Plus 10 aggro. Sure. Go for it. I don't remember why I moved Teng Xiu here. Oh, because he's a drill master. Teng Xiu is a drill master. I think. Alright, let's get Who Dis over here. Has anybody in the chat played 263, like in any of the games? I'm just curious. Let's check suggestions. All right, I think everything else is set up. Maybe recruiting. Set up a couple recruiters and then that's it. I don't even have the scenario. Damn. Damn, son. I'm waiting for someone to say I don't even have the game. I don't even have the game. I don't even have the console. I don't even have YouTube. I don't even. Yeah, send them money. Okay. Are we set? Jiangxi, yeah, we've got to take that back. That should be ours. It should be mine. It belongs to me. Yeah, usually if I play 263, it's Shu. But I'm not gonna lie, I love playing Wu in this game too. They're so overlooked, and even in their design, it kind of shows. Koei's just like, woo! They have one good guy and like a bunch of Navy people. Done. They have Zhou Yu. Something chibi. Yes, we got Tianzhu. Trade is now possible with India. Probably my favorite feature in the expansion, the PUK for 14, is that you can trade for the first time. This is in none of the other games. For the first time, you can trade with nations outside of China. There's 4 that you can trade with in this game. I hope they expand on this in the future. Wow, that gave me a ton of doctrine. I didn't know that. Just jumped all the way up to level 2. Okay, so we need to send an envoy to India right away. We can actually get war elephants from them. I didn't know that. I thought that was the other envoy. I have no money, so I'm gonna have to send them an item. Send them yeah, Sun Quan. Sun Quan's drivel. That treatise that Sun Quan wrote. They're gonna think that the Chinese are insane when they read that drivel. Okay, we don't have enough people to actually stack it. Because again, this is the end. Conquering Jiao, okay, I think this gives us Doctrine XP, so I'm just gonna skip this. Skip the event. So we can just collect the Doctrine XP. Was that it? I thought there was another one. Okay. That was it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this. Maybe. If we can block the shoreline right here so they can't land, and then get somebody in goose formation shooting arrows down, kind of have a blockade set up, you know what I mean? Kanche and Fei Cheng both have goose formation. Take 5,000 each. I don't know that Wise Counselor is going to trigger, but in Disorder and Volley, let's go with those two. And then she's got Disorder and Jeer. Great Peace Magic. Recover Wounded, apply all status elements. Okay, that's fine. We're going to put them on the cliffs. Yeah, we're going to put them on the cliffs. We're going to put the boats blockading the shore, so they have to engage. Did you go over the mountains? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just take the road? Not only is the AI bad, man, but the pathfinding is abysmal in Koei games. That's something that I would think that they would at least address. You know, you would think that they would have at least fixed the pathfinding in their games. It's still just terrible. Alright, let's get a squad out here. Liu Kang in ring formation or Crane? I want big defense. Fish and Crane are pretty similar. Crane's got that demolish though, man. 21 demolish. Might be my favorite formation in this game. I like Arrow a lot, but I think Crane is just... It's so good, man. Alright. Giant Boy. Let's do, I will put you in Fish, bro. Do I have a gap on the road? I don't think so, but I will check. Wolf's Heart, I will check. You need Warcry. We're going for Demolish. Shout decreases enemy defense, right? Okay, let's do that. Shout, Warcry, Iron Rush. One guy with Goose formation, because why not? What tactics do you have? Forest Warlord. He's got encouraging. I want one more unit. Yeah, give me Lukai as well. Okay, so Goose formation. You have volley, right? You don't have volley. You don't have volley. You see what I mean? Like, this guy has tower, but he doesn't even have the tower tactic. This guy has catapult, but he doesn't know how to catapult. Like, why did they nerf Wu and Shu so fucking hard? I think I'm going to give him ring. Because we're going to wait on the catapult anyway. Okay. We got no troops left. You know what? I think I'm just going to cut the Goose guy. I think I'm just going to cut Mr. Goose. Or Crane. No, fuck it. Put them all out there, bro. How bad is Sun Hao in 14? Lower than Liu Shan? No, nobody's lower than Liu Shan, bro. Liu Shan is, you know, he's got that reputation. Yeah, it's mini AoE. I know. I don't like Chukonu at all. I don't like Chukonu. I really prefer volley. And it could be a skill thing. I don't know anybody who's used Chukonu effectively in this game. So it could be one of those things where it's an unexplored space. Like a lot of Romance 14 is unexplored, you know? I can't stress that enough, so... There is definitely like an OP way to play this game, just like all Koei games, but outside of that, this game is a very, very, very open game. There's a lot of different ways to play this game, so... Volley, for example, very strong, almost ridiculously so. And for me personally, I haven't even bothered to try to learn how to use Chukonu because volley is just so fucking strong. So... That's like a microcosm of this whole game, that example, you know? A lot of things are just so stupidly strong that it makes everything else overlooked, you know? It just makes everything else be overlooked. Alright, so here comes the invaders already. So fucking weird. So weird that they would do this. Diagonally across. Like, what's the hurry, bro? What's the hurry? You guys are winning. Liaohua leading an attack against Shangyang. We're going to lead a push here. We might get some ground in the beginning, but remember that I gave them an extra 200,000, so those numbers are going to make themselves known. Jiang Wei's holding the pass in the mountains, an arrow formation. For some reason. Don't you know Snake? Wouldn't Snake be more useful here? Okay. Whatever, man. You do you. 76k at Chang'an. Luo Yang's got 50. The rest of them have been sent out. Oh yeah, let me show you, Furin. I'll show you how bad Sun Hao is for anybody wondering. Again, he's got an awesome portrait too. Sun Hao, 13 leadership, 28 strength, 31 intelligence, 6 political, 4 charisma. He has the overseer trait. When over a core, your abilities go up. I talked about this trait in my Yuan Shao review. When I reviewed Yuan Shao. Frustrating trait. Very frustrating. Tax collector is really strong. More gold. Very simple, but very, very good. And then he has notorious, which makes it harder for you to suppress territory when you're passing through it. And then supply consumption, that's extravagant. So he gobbles up supplies. He has weak authority. He's unable to suppress territory. He gobbles up supplies because he's extravagant. And he's reckless. So, very high chance of charging off and getting himself killed in this game. Really, really bad traits. Reckless is infamous in this video game for being one of the worst red traits you can have. One of the worst negative traits that you can have. Everybody that's played this game has suffered from reckless. I've got 11,000 gold here, and yet I have no gold over here. I think I'm going to have to pull Sun Xiu over here. And I don't see why I shouldn't. Because the guy can only use siege equipment. So what the fuck are you going to do over here with siege equipment? Nothing. At least Sun Hao has a better formation. Yeah, I agree. I didn't even look at the formation. What was it? Literally anything would be better. Anything at all. Arrow? Does he have arrow? I bet he's got fucking arrow formation. He's reckless, right? Where is he, in Wu? I'm sure he has arrow formation. No, he doesn't. He has fish. Fish and crane. And he has one tactic, provoke. One tactic. You know, Liu Shan might be better than Sun Hao because Liu Shan's at least got his own special tactic in this game. They did give Liu Shan his own tactic in this game. So he might be better. Even if it's a joke, it's still better than Sun Hao, I think. I think it makes him better overall. All right, do we have anybody sitting around? We've got a few people. No, these guys are on the front lines. Never mind. This is literally the only guys who are unassigned are the guys who are about to go out and fight. Okay. Did our transport get here? Okay, it did. 26,000. We got to make it count. You're addicted to water park simulator and heroin. You got to get some help, Toby. You know what I mean? It's not normal to enjoy those simulators that much. You really got to get some help. You should not be enjoying those simulators that much. All right, I have one person I can get direct control over. Who's it going to be? Who is it going to be? Probably Ding Feng. Or He Ting, if you want to use... We want to get that fire going. Yeah, you know what? Why not? It's going to take 30 days, but why not? All right, do we have somebody recruiting? Let's get a recruiter set up. Nope, you're going to be in the field. Actually, what are we in the month? We're in early? Okay. Let's get a recruiter, put our boys out there. If the Emperor gets here in time, we'll deploy him as well. Sun Fan, defensive powerhouse. At least what passes for a powerhouse in this stage of the game. He has the legacy trait. I talked about this already. If you submitted an officer that's a historical, supposed to be a historical kid of somebody, then they have the legacy trait, which increases their chances of participating in an attack and increases their dueling damage. So they fight, basically they fight harder because they're trying to live up to their family name, which is not easy at this point in the game. We don't even have enough troops to use 4 people. Like, we have to send out, like, this weak little attack right now. It's kind of sad. Bro, I'm going to give you 9,000. Just take the whole squad. We just have to threaten the attack. Why don't you take the port? Since you're chilling. Snake formation, right? Yeah, go take that port. Alright, they're getting closer. We need more food. I got no more fucking food, man. That's really low. How many custom officers do the other kingdoms get? 5 each. I think each one got 5. I'm going to show the Wei ones tomorrow. I'll have a post up tomorrow for them. So I didn't really touch on Wei too much because they're Wei, so. But we did get some cool guys for Wei. Alright. My brightness so low, I can't even see it. Soon how the Rage Baiter? Yeah. Just look at that. Just look at his face, bro. Look at that face. He's a baiter, all right. Definitely a baiter. All right, nobody here is reckless, right? All right, everybody hold the line. Let them come to us. Hold the line. How much? Totally broke. We got 4,000 gold coming in, thankfully. All right, the Emperor is here. Would he be a better recruiter? He's a shit recruiter, 47. Horrible. Okay. Everybody's assigned, so at this point there's not much to do but maneuver the units around. Yeah, I think your defense was pretty good, Wolfsheart. Overall, I mean... I don't know when bandits are going to start spawning on this map, but I feel like there's a timer. Alright, we got to open up the formation. We're going to open up the formation so the catapult can get right behind, right in the middle. We got to get the goose guy out of the way. I'm going to get Mr. Crane up here. Well, should I get him on these mountains or on the port? He's just going to be backup. Yeah, he's just going to be backup. We should be able to take this city, at least initially. Liu Kang's AoE effect is going to buff up everyone's demolish. I think it's by 2 points. Yeah, because Ring is 10 demolish. So it's got to be a 2-point bump for every unit, which is not bad. Sun Fan's pulling out way ahead, but that's fine. Alright. Search in case we could... Actually, no. Let's send the envoy to Shan Yu. We want to get trusted with Shan Yu so that we can get that event occasionally that gives us some soldiers. Get the empanadas ready. Chuckle, are you familiar with my real beauty? What? Did Kanche say that, or did Fei Cheng say that? Are you familiar with real beauty? Alright, we have tactics ready to go. You're not getting past this line, buddy. It ain't happening. Fei Cheng's got volley and disorder. Let's go disorder. And she's got, what else? What does she have? Jeer, disorder. Okay, she could hold off. Let's go disorder first. Yeah, this map is awesome. The beautiful Fate. Okay. Ooh, expel tactic. Let's go. No way through. Okay, yeah. Trusted? Good. We're not even doing that much damage. That's what's fucking sad about this. You would think the damage would be a lot better. It's not. I need to move her down the coast. He's gonna try to threaten around, at least temporarily. Her tactic is ready to go. You can see the the green sparks around her portrait on the map. It's fully charged. Alright, move over 1 hex. Fei Cheng, you can do the same thing. Everybody shift down 1. We should be able to defend that no problem. I don't know about offense, but... Alright, we'll put a camp down. Off the road. Not on the road. Okay. You're gonna be right next to him. Who dis is gonna back him up. He's got the big bow. We're gonna grab this port, grab this up here. Can we do anything in Jiangxi? Do we put troops on the mountains? They put an arrow tower, man, right at the base of the mountains. That's some bullshit. What a counter. He's like, you think you're going to put boys on these mountains? I don't think so. That is annoying. If they had done that to me in my Liu Biao run, that is really fucking annoying. 20k marching out of Sinei, probably to relieve the city. But it's okay, they've got to drive us back, you know? Can they do it? I don't think so. We're going to shift the line. We're going to move him up. Catapult's going to stay right here. I'm hoping that John Boy can do some damage. We want to trigger a duel with him. I don't know how strong they're going to be, but... Yeah, they're going to deploy. That's why I was thinking to move, but they put a damn arrow tower there. That is really frustrating. I'm thinking to put Yan Heu over here. Public order's already at 0. Never mind. We gotta break this. I have to threaten. I have to threaten them. We have to threaten Xinye. No matter what. I don't want to risk the strategist just yet. Alright, fellas. Yan Heihu, Wang Zhang. Also, this is like a great scenario to have community officers, by the way. This is, now that I'm thinking about it, this is one of those scenarios where I could have easily done. If I do this again, or redo this, whatever you want to call it, this is a perfect scenario to just say, you know what, 20 people send in submissions, you know? Perfect for it. You could easily double the number. Say, let's take 15, 20 officer submissions and then double up on Wu and Shu. Wei and Shu, I mean. And be just fine. Because there's room. There's room for everybody to do something. I think he just wants to use Tiger's Roar. But surprise attack wouldn't be bad either because it hits disorder. What does Yan Heiyu have? Villainous? All enemy abilities are decreased. Oh, this is Dong Zhuo's trait. He also has dash. And of course he has the legacy trait, being the grandchild of Yan Baiyu. He has inherited the mantle of White Tiger. Alright, fellas, let's at least get up here and make it look like we're going to do something. Maybe they'll turn their troops around. We have to push because Shu is doomed if we don't push. You know? There's a lot of things going on, but one of them is we must attack, even if we have nothing behind it, to give Shu an opportunity to do something. Even if that just means they survive a little longer. That's still something, you know? Alright, these territories, again, are going to be barren forever, probably. Map's too empty. It's just too empty, so I think in the future, I'll take more officers. Because then I can kick out the historical ones, they can help run stuff, and we can let even more community people kind of shine on a start like this. I did see a bar that was full here, where is it? What's up, Ancient? There it is. I knew I had one more here. Also, welcome everybody to late night stream. We are playing Wu during the fall, end of the Three Kingdoms, if you will. Well, we have to unlock personnel. We need to get our navy back. Wu does not have access to their dominant navy right away. And I think I might want to get more supply lines if I can. We don't have anybody? Okay. Dude, there's just, you know what I mean? There's space for everything here. There's enough space for every type of idea. There's room for everybody. It's one of the things I think about a lot. Like, when I'm doing runs and I want to allow community officers, I think about that a lot. It's one of my main things. It's like, okay, how do we get the community involved? How do we allow people to get their officers and make it so that they have their opportunities, you know? Strength and siege weapons, well, we know who'd like that, the Emperor. Emperor would love for us to do that. But I think I want Goose. Because I like Goose. For no other reason. I just yeah. Go Goose there. Schemes, I think we want to get fire. Heating. Yeah, I think we want to go all fire if we can, bro. Do we have any more? We have 3 there. That's 8 for fire attacks. Fire is pretty underpowered in this game. Feel free to set the damage to high. Even then, it's still not going to be broken. It's just going to be all right. You have to work really hard to get to see anything with fire in this game. You got to put the work in, you know? Eliminate invasions might be really good. Because in this start, public order is a big factor in this. Let's just do a couple people. I don't want to blow all my fucking income. Not yet. We hold off way in the east and trying to counteroffensive in the west to save Liu Shan. Yeah, we have to save Liu Shan from himself. Really. Inferno isn't bad, yeah. But that's about it. You know what I mean? Inferno, Extreme Blaze. But that's about it. Why not make Liu Kang the advisor? Well, we're getting... Let me see. We do have the space. We do have the space, but I don't remember what Liu Kang's policy is. The problem is that he develops facilities, maybe in the future, but we need people to have trained engineers so that we can unlock our boats right now, Furin, that's why. We need our boats. I don't even think we can get them yet, either, by the way. We have level 2 boats right now. I'd like to get roofed boats, but I don't think it's possible. This puts us at 9. We need 10. We need 10 total. I wish you could customize the ruler in this game a little bit, you know? I'd have to make this guy my advisor. At 3. And then I can go 3, 7, 10. Ah, it's a big hit. That's a big hit. Insufficient orders. Oh, that's right. I used my orders. Alright, anyway. Back to the shoreline. I need her to shift down. In Tianzu 263, blessed with good weather, the envoy for Mu had a smooth journey. Smooth operator. Thanks to the good weather and guidance, it looks like we will arrive in Tianzu earlier than expected. This is early for you? Fuck, dude. I feel like it's been forever. We found Yang's bow. Awesome. I need her to hit him with this order, actually. She might as well. He's our target anyway. Alright, shift the line down. Keep firing. This is how you hold the fucking shoreline. Right here. Our envoy has arrived. Traveled more than 100 leagues and arrived in Tianzu. The envoy Xiu Zhe has received a warm welcome from the king of Tianzu and its citizens. Friendship with Tianzu has increased by 62. Why not 67? You went all the way out there for 62. I never imagined I would journey to such a faraway place. Well, time to hurry home. Yeah, I wish I had more people. I'm like, fuck, this is good, but I wish I had like 5 more people. Oh my god. Alright, we're fighting. Liu Kang's abilities all just lit up. Du Yu's on the way with 20,000. Xinye's pretty fucking weak then. Well, not weak, but vulnerable. How's this going? Okay, they might... No, they probably won't. They probably won't. John Wei's chasing out Wei. Zhong Hui, it feels like Zhong Hui hasn't moved at all. It feels like he hasn't moved at all. I don't know what's going on, but I noticed this in my Liu Biao stream. I don't know if you've noticed this, Wolf's Heart. Have you seen siege weapons just completely, like, crapping out and not moving? I think this is the second time I see this. This happened to me in my Liu Biao run. Anybody in the field? When who? Son of Wen Qin, second son, I think. He joined his father when they fought in Suge Dan's revolt. I wish we could have a proper Suge Dan start in this game, by the way. Suge Dan is not playable outside of History of Heroes in this game, but he does have... I'm almost 100% sure he has his own special ability in this game. So figure that out. Koei went out of their way to make sure that he has his own special abilities, but he's not playable in any of the normal start dates. Just, you know what I mean? Weird. When who versus who dis? Can you take a step? Can you take a step over? We're not in the ordering phase, that's right. I just paused. Alright, Liu Kang, do we want to use an ability in the west yet? This is what I love about playing the Three Kingdoms starts, by the way. This is what I love to do. This is how I enjoy my strategy games. Multiple fronts, multiple attacks. Lots of fucking things going on at the same time, okay? And you're trying to keep track of it all. We could knock this guy out right now if we wanted to, but let's just beat him down with attrition. I'm worried about this. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm not familiar with this guy, but he's got 800 assault. John Boyd's got 885 defense. This is going to be a duel. This could be a duel right here. Such an annoying scoundrel. Shu has gained Nan Zong's geographic advantage. Well, good for them. Good for them. Alright. I think this is done. Let's try to encircle. Chase him down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bro. Can you help get this built, please? I need you to take a step right behind. Get that longbow ready. Alright, capture that. Then get up on the mountains up here. We got no troops. Pretty much that's my whole push. That's it. That's all I got. So whatever front collapses, that front is a dead front. Like on the spot. As soon as it falls apart, it's done. You know, that's it. Let me just see if there's anybody. No, there isn't. Okay. And why would there be? Let's go back to administration. I think I'm going to go Imperial Academy. I don't think we're going to need the rooftop boats, honestly. Not to that degree. Which means I might actually put Liu Kang as our advisor. Like Firen was saying. We might actually end up doing that. Let's go over here. Let's pivot him over. 1 hex. Actually go around. Like that. Let's give him priority so he can shoot across. Alright, you got it. You got it. John Boy should hold this front up. I'm gonna swing over soon, Liu Kang, so we can double up on Chen Qian here. XP gains will pay off. Yeah, everyone's stats are low. That's why I really wanted everyone's stats to be low. You know? I wanted everyone's stats to be 60s, 70s. You can, Romance 14, you can tell your character's story without making him, you know, a 90 across the board character. Because of stats, because of formation, because of traits, you can get all that. You can get your personality and your character story across. And leave your stats low so that you have room to grow. And you know what I mean? You can tell your story and still have room so that your character has an arc. It's good, man. It's good. And what this game does, what this game does well, it does really fucking well. I gotta keep an eye on the time, man, because I can't stay up too late. And Romance 14 for me, it's just it's got that addiction like Iron Triangle. You'll be playing it all fucking night if you're not careful. At least I will be. Oh, they're shifting? Where's he going? Where are you going? I wonder if they want to target the catapult. I wonder if that's what's going on there. We still didn't get the camp? Come on, Ding Feng. I need that defensive buff. Sun Fan holding the line. Son of Sun Huan, by the way. Okay, this is wrapped. Can we hit this guy? Is he too far away? He's too far away for us to hit him with tactics. Okay. We could target Guan Ling. Or maybe go further up. I don't know. Oh, shit. What is he doing? Wen Yang's on the way. That's going to be a problem. Good shit. Fire arrows to start. Who dis and Wang who? Are you for real? Allied defense increased. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. He's got arrow formation. Impregnable castle. Increases defense, decreases enemy's offense. He's only taking 2 damage. Holy shit. Sun Fan's got 1,500 defense. Nobody gets through, huh? The camp is up. Call it Human Castle. Well, that's the game. That was the game's design there on that one. How did this guy get here so fast? Doesn't matter. Searval. Restore morale. Increase Liu Kang's defense. Let's go, baby. What's his defense up to? 1,100? Bro, 1,100? Sun Fan's killing you right now. 1,500. Sun Fan's got 400 points of defense. These guys are in the same formation, and this guy's got like 20 higher leadership. All right, he needs to step aside. You got to step back. You're taking a little bit of extra arrow fire. We've got a crane guy in the back, so you don't have to do that. All right. Let's get the guys together, and we'll try to destroy this arrow tower, because it's a nightmare. We have to deal with it. I just can't leave it up here. You know what I mean? Can't do it. Let's get them in the proper spot. I don't want them too close, but kind of close. And the next turn together, we'll advance and try to destroy it real quick. Jiangxi's got 22. Everything's empty. See that? All right, you guys can go back. He's running away. Let Tao Huang chase him down, I guess. Nothing else to build up back here. Maybe we can drill a little bit here. That's about it. That's not great, man. Confuse. What's the percentage? 45%? Yeah, let's nerf his morale. I'd rather do that. Listening to Smooth Operator, bro, it's a good song, Pony, bro. It's a good song. I don't see Deng Ai or Sima Zhao. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. You know, the thing about Wei is it's such a big... Look at that, 82,000. It's such a big kingdom, their guys could be anywhere. There, look. Here's Sima Yan, randomly up here. They're grabbing cores, grabbing the free cities that are up here, I guess. You never know who's going to show up because they have so much talent and they're everywhere. Oh, look, there's Sima Zhao leading a transport unit. It looks like Shu might actually take Shenyang. 100% that's because of the community officers. Making the difference. Making enough of a difference, I should say. Alright, so let's see. We need him to take a step over. This has me a little worried. I don't know how to get Ding Fang. I can try to shift these guys down, I guess. Shift them over one. Okay. Yeah, this is fucking scary. You got 140,000 troops. Is Zhonghui moving? He is moving. Okay. He is moving. I didn't think he was, man. It really didn't look like he was moving at all. Thought it was bugged. This is a Kuwait game, you know what I mean? Bugs happen a lot more. A lot more than you'd think. Okay, with restrained, he can't move. Speaking of moving... Speaking of moving, Liu Kang. Brother's taking a lot of damage right now. Oh man, 200 damage. Bro, please get out of the way. Please, bro. Oh, Lord. At least John Boy's not taking anything. He don't give a fuck. Bro's not taking any damage. Ring formation. He'll be here forever. I'm so glad I put him on the right side of the line. You know? You want to put... Whenever you get somebody who can fight in ring formation... You want to put them on the side of wherever the enemy's coming, whatever direction they're coming from, because they have to deal with him. You know, it's like football. You put your best linemen on the ends, your tackles. When you have a really strong tackle, you can just shut down a whole side, just a wall, you know, on one side. This is the only thing that kind of frustrates me with the movement system. It's kind of hard to tell when guys can move versus when they can't. Does he have attack set to ignore? I don't know. I'll check right now.
Sure.
Alright, fellas. We want to... I know you can land on this hex here and still get your bonus to attack, so... If you guys both stand on one of these...
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, he does. He has his attack set to ignore already. Yeah, he should have stepped over already. There's a high chance that Liu Kang is just gonna die in the first street. I mean, that's always a chance. There's always a high probability of, like, somebody dropping unexpectedly. I think I have an idea of what I want to do with the Emperor, since he can't do anything. Since he can't do anything, I think I know what I want to do with him. I don't know if I have the troops to do it, though. Maybe. Let's see how bad this is. Is Wang Yang almost here? Oh my god, he sent them back. Put away that bow. Get an arrow formation instead. Look at the Annihilator trait. Look at the assault. 1,900 assault. Okay, I was just bragging about Sun Fan's defense, which is up to 15 now. This guy's got 1,900 attack power. Damn near 2,000. He's fucking terrifying. Wang Yang is the Zhang Liao of late Three Kingdoms. Just remember that. Remember that. Wang Yang, oh yeah, that's Zhang Liao. That's Zhang Liao come again. Okay. Yeah, I know that guy. He's a fucking monster. He's the reason we're not going to be able to advance. If we're unable to advance, it's because of Wang Yang. That's it. There's no other reason. Look at his smile, yeah. I should have put He Ting out there. Yeah, I don't really think I have any orders to give. Just search so we can find something. Some items. Break that arrow tower. We get rid of the arrow tower, we can actually threaten this area. You know? We can threaten to overrun it somewhat. Did Shu take Shenyang? They did. Wow. Shu actually taking a city. That's... yeah, okay. That's fucking cool. Alright, we need to shift the line here. Very little damage. Very little. He did it, Jiang Wei, yeah. Jiang Wei's job is basically done. I need this guy to step up. I wish he would. Or a duel, something, bro. Impregnable Castle's ready to go. I think I'm going to save it for Wang Yang. Actually, no, because... yeah, never mind. Let's just hit this guy with charge, get him off of us. That was really weak. That was really weak. 300 damage? Wow, I just threw away my tactic. Just threw away my tactic. Oh, man, that was a painful... that was painful. Confused? Okay. It's gone already. Good, good, good. I was gonna say, he's got repressive. What's your assault right now? Nah, I'd rather increase my defense. This guy's not taking the bait at all. We're winning, sort of. We captured Wen Hu. A fleeting victory, but still a victory. Once Wang Yang gets here, it's over. Yeah, we got, yeah, Wang Yang's bro. No, it's his bro. I think, he's the second son. Second kid. Alright, we got no gold here, but that's alright. So what if we capture this port so our supply lines are open? Maybe we go for a city up in the center. Maybe we go for Shapi. If we take Guanling, we have to defend Guanling, you know? Is 8 remake good? Are you serious? Is that a real question? That's not real. Masterpiece? No, don't say that. He might buy it. He might buy it. Don't say that. Let's do restraint, so maybe he'll go around. I see some said 8 is good for officer play. Oy. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. You will live to regret it. Get those gems. Imagine somebody being like, yeah, I enjoy the gem play. I'm going to call the catapult back so I can form something stronger. Get the old 8? Yeah, old 8 is better. I would say 7 is the best one, but... You still remember when I was hyping it up? Yeah, I was really excited for 8. I thought they were literally just going to copy and paste it. So comparing it to what we knew at the time, I assumed Koei would just copy and paste it. I don't know why you would break it if it wasn't broken. You know? If it's not broken, why fix it? Koei went in and fucking broke it when it wasn't. It wasn't broken at all. Didn't make any sense. Still, well, it makes sense from the perspective of you have millennials trying to fix stuff without understanding why Gen X put what they put in place. Is it playable multiplayer? No, not online or anything. The old games, but not the new games. You want it to be good, it never is. Wolf's Heart? Yeah, that's brutal. Regret? No, I don't regret hyping it up. I mean, I thought it was going to be good. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was going to be good. If I had to do it over again, I'd do the same thing. I would choose optimism. If I had to do it over again. It's too easy to be negative. That's the easiest road. There's no opposition and everybody does it. Very easy. I have just returned from Tianzhu. Good work on your long journey in the far west. You should go home and take a long rest. Take a long rest, pal. Take the rest of the day off, you know what I mean? But I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for your kind consideration. Actually, the envoy of Tianzhu has come along with me. Would you like to meet with them? Certainly. I am the envoy of the king of Tianzhu. I am honored to be allowed to come before your exalted presence. Please accept this gift. Exalted, like above? Sun Xiu, are you in a catapult right now? Are you in a tower formation right now? Alright, we got the Manus, I can't say that. Manus Riti from Tianzhu. Plus 10 political and life extension. Definitely giving that life extension to someone else. I express my gratitude to the King of Tianzhu and also to you, Messenger, for making the long journey here. I pray for your safe return. They gave me a manuscript with life extension, and we gave them Sun Quan's dementia-riddled drivel. I'm certain our king will be pleased too. Well then, please excuse me. Yeah, bro does have the drip. We robbed them though. Highway robbery. That was definitely not a good exchange for them. Alright, bro. Time to risk it. No, use the mountain. Use the mountain movement. The AI does not factor in what formation you're in when it gives you routes, guys. So you got to put that together yourself. This is bad because Wang Yang's going to fuck us up. It has scenarios going for it, the playability of those scenarios. What are you talking about, Wolf's Heart? Oh, you're talking about Romance 8 still? Yeah, it does have a lot of starting dates, but I guess I would say just play the original. You don't believe in hyping things up anymore? Well, I mean, that's up to you, Zetra. You choose how you want to live, right? Total Wars 3K is much better. Yeah, it's miles ahead of it. The game is trying to trap me with Sun Xiu. Yeah. Port Trap in 11? Yeah, Port Traps are legendary, man. We had the house rule Port Traps in 11 and in 9. They were way too busted. I mean, but that's part of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms experience. Bro's got March Leader. Here, take this manual over there. You've been burned too many times hyping stuff up. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Zetra, but you're missing the bigger picture of it. Wang Yang's just gonna fuck us up. We're gonna have to run. We're gonna have to try to pull back. Bro's in arrow formation, so he's gonna catch us also. To each their own? Yeah, I know. That's why I said you make your own choices. I said that a little while ago. Make your own choices, man. I don't know what I'm going to do about Wang Yang, Wolf's Heart. I think I'm just going to run. I don't think I can fight the guy. Yeah, just the troops to one-hit Juggernaut? Yeah. We used to play Romance 11 a lot. I've talked about this before. It was our most played multiplayer game back in the day. And yeah, the port traps were one of the things we couldn't use. Because, you know, multiplayer is different. If you want to learn what's broken in a game, play it in multiplayer. You know, play it in competitive. It'll bring out the worst. In a good way. In a good way. It'll bring out the worst in every person at that table. So, one of the things we had the house rule was ports. They were just as busted in Romance 9. Just as busted, like, so much so, like, in our group, whenever we had somebody who'd make a claim, we'd actually have to check the save file. You couldn't just make a claim, because we had a couple people in our group who were kind of exploiters, you know? They'd exploit the game, port exploit, rescue spam exploit, arrow tower exploit, and then they'd make a claim like, oh yeah, I managed to do all this. And it's like, oh yeah, let's see the save file, you know? Because so many things were just, you know, so many ways to break strategy games. But my favorite was 9. I didn't like 11 as much as 9. I do get why everybody loves it, but for me personally, I think 9 is much better. Seer of all. I guess I'm going to stand here. I think I'm going to have to switch these two. I'm not gonna last much longer here. This guy's actually beating me down. You commented on the Sunjian 11 run, Furin? Sunjian Romance 11? I'm gonna check my notifications. Bum, 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 bum. I don't see. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, Romance 11. Okay, okay, the yellow turbans, bro. Sunjian yellow turbans, bro. You fucking you confused me. I'm like Sunjian, bro. I just talked about not playing as Sunjian. Yeah, that is the one time I'll play as Sunjian. Yeah, Sunjian yellow turbans. How could I forget? You know, each of the 3 kingdoms has one low-key hard start. I should talk about that. Make a video or something one of these days. But yes, each of the 3 kingdoms, even though they are all overpowered, all 3 of them have at least one start that's difficult. One underrated start that's actually hard as fuck. Sunjian's got one, at least one historical one. He's got one that's fictional that's kind of tough. Yeah, you guys need to switch, because... Or... Wei having a difficult start, it's true. He does. It's true. I know your defense is buffed right now, but... Do we want to take this port? Not really. But we will. So we can capture it, just to have the line, the supply line opened up. I just think they're not, you know, they're not talked about because they're the 3 kingdoms. So 95% of the time, it is, you know, a beginner clan. It's difficult. It's not difficult, I should say. Liu Dai, yeah, Liu Dai's tough. Liu Dai's got some... Depending on the game, he's got some starts that are fucked up, man. He's got some fucked up starts. Bebek is about the pain. Yeah, Bebek knows. Bebek knows, Wolfsheart. Sometimes somebody makes a statement, and you know, right, just in that one statement, talking about Liu Dai, you know that they know what they know. You know that they know what they know. That you also know that they know what they know. You know what I mean? Just in that one statement. And then other times, you're watching a video about a Nobunaga's Ambition game or any game, a Paradox game, and you see that one comment that's like... You see that one comment in a video that's like, is the AI good? Is the AI fixed? And you know, in that comment, you know that that person who wrote that, you know that they don't know what they know. What they think they know, they don't know. Just off of that one comment. Is the AI fixed yet? You're like, they don't know what they think they know. You know what I mean? What do you want, bro? You want when who back? I doubt he's going to give me any of this stuff, but let's try to get the Sword of Heaven. You know how much treasure you fucking have, Sao Juan? You can't even pick up that sword, kid. Fucking Wang Yang, man. I guess we're doing a prisoner exchange. I need to recall him. Finally. Finally the duel. I've been asking for it, now we just need to win it. Do you versus Giant Boy. Oh my god. 30? He's dead. I have no businesses with small fry. Bring out your officer. Oh no, you're done. It's over. It's a boulder on a horse. 30 strength, bro? Whose creation? Yeah, we need to ban that character. Yeah, his strength is 30. Why is it so low? That's too low. I know it's way. I know. Maybe he wasn't a fighter. Okay. But that's too low. Romance 14 is all about the strength stat. This is the game. If you want to play as Lu Bu, this is the game. I don't even want to read the biography. Nothing justifies having that low of a strength for this guy. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Unless that biography says he fought in a pelican, riding around in a pelican because he couldn't walk. 30 strength is too low. End of story. It's too low for this game. You're setting him up to die. Yeah, we're not doing shit. While Wang Yang is here, I don't know what we could possibly hope to do. I don't know. There's the switch. He's out of here. He's running away. Morale is down. It's over. Did Ding Feng escape? I don't think so. Yeah, I know Zetri was more of a strategist. I get it. I get it, but his strength is too low, you know? 30's too low. It's insulting. You know, sometimes they take this stuff too far, you know? It's like, okay, the guy was a strategist and he gave counsel and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but if he led armies, just leading an army, bro, takes proper conditioning. You know, it's insulting to take a guy and be like, great leader, 30 strength. It's like, dude, really? It's just mean, bro. You guys are just, that's just mean. It's mean-spirited, Koei. I know it's Wade. I know they have a lot of, they already have a ton of talent, but I'm still not down for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still don't agree with that. It's like the guy shouldn't be that weak. It's too fucking low. He has about the same strength as Sun Hao. Right, Sun Hao. And he's a baiter. You know what I mean? He's got baiter strength? Come on. You're just going too far. They're going too far. Why is this guy here? It resets him at Lujiang? That's really... That's no good. Yeah, that's no good. So I've got to resend him down there. I guess I could leave the city empty, honestly. I have no plans to develop it. It's just giving us access to India. So yeah. That's fine. I guess that's fine. Send him over, call him over here then. Drill Master and Leighton. Drill Master. Hold the phone. It's you, Polka, but Archive made it. Whoa, hold on, bro. Don't put this on me, bro. Don't put this on me. I specifically remember you saying, Polka, it's coming back to me now. I specifically remember you saying 80 strength, super powerful, absolute monster in duels. I remember you saying that. You said, make him good, Archive, or I'm unsubscribing. I remember you saying that. I was like, all right, man, you don't gotta, it's not that dire, bro. It's not that serious. And then you sent me another message. You said, no, I'm tired of missing out on these community runs. Giant Boy is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece. You will make him excellent or I'm unsubscribing. I remember that, Polka. That was you. End quote. Don't put this on me, bro. I had nothing to do with it. I'm just a desk clerk, you know what I mean? You're telling me to write it down, punch it in. I was clickety-clackety punching it in. Whatever you say. While pointing a gun at my head. Yeah, that's how I remember it too. I said, but he might be a little... I said, Polka, he might be a tad too strong, bro. He might be a tad too strong. I don't know that the community... And Polka said, fuck the community. He said, I am the community. And I'm telling you right now, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I want justice. He said, justice for John. Justice for John Boy. I said, all right, dude. Calm down. That's how I remember it. He's pushing? Or is he just going to take Heifei? All right, bro. I think you got to get out. I think it's time for you to retreat, bro. You're scared of yourself. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. You're looking at the man in the mirror, Polka. You don't like what you see. Polka's like, my God. Look, Iron Rush. Wow. There you go, Iron Rush. Are you happy? Satisfied? Satisfied, Polka? Is he strong enough? Liu Shan? Oh, this guy, man. This guy looks like he's stressed out, too. A lot of these Three Kingdom guy portraits look so stressed out. A lot of them do. $10,000 supplies for 2,000 gold. Bro. I don't think I have supplies to give you, man. So I gotta say no. What's up, Richie? You wish you were good at the game? It's a good game, man. It's not that hard to play, Richie. Don't be intimidated by it. Chen Qian has challenged Lu Yin. This is not good for us. This is not good. Why didn't he challenge John Boy? You just played... No, bro. No. Come on, Richie. You're gonna come in here with that energy, bro. Right before I duel. That's your fault, Richie. That's on you, Richie. Coming in here bringing up Romance 8 Remake, bro. You... Man, bro, just bringing the vibe down, bro. The air right out of the room, bro. Sucking the air right out of the fucking room. Damn, bro. Come on, Romance 8 Remake? Remake talk? Oh my god, no wonder I lost, bro. Thank God John Boy wasn't in that duel. Polka would have unsubscribed if John Boy was in that duel. Good Lord. I knew they were going to chase him. I had a feeling. I said, they're probably going to kick Wu Yan out. That's fine. But yeah, 14's not that hard, Richie. I definitely recommend trying it out. Get it when it's on sale. If you don't have it already, get it when it's on sale. Don't fucking... Should I put a pit? You know what? I'm going to put a pitfall here. And then I'm going to get back on the boats. I can't. Because I need to own the city? Explain this to me. Okay, so I can build here. I have Fuling. I have this port. God damn. Make it make sense. What about a camp? Okay, that's... Okay, so it's the terrain. It's the terrain is what you're saying. Okay, so I can't pitfall. No pitfall. Alright. We're not playing pitfall today. Alright, Tao Juan. Let us keep exploring. We got 46,000, but we have plenty of supplies back here, so I'm going to keep funneling you supplies. But yeah, I wouldn't get Romance 14 unless it's on sale, which I think it's on sale right now. What's the fastest ROTK to conquer all of China? Probably the old ones, because whichever one you can just control all the players and just make them surrender to each other. I think that'd be the fastest one. So one of those. Young Bayou, the best force, yeah. Coming from someone who made his grandkid, I'm not surprised. Polka hasn't said anything in a while. He's still staring. He's still coming to grips with the man in the mirror. Did you picture Polka standing in front of the mirror and being like, I don't like you. I don't like you. You're starting up trouble. You need to stop. You hear me? His wife's on the phone with the doctor. She's like, I don't know. I don't know what we can do about him. He's just rambling in the bathroom right now. I don't know. We need help. I don't know what I should do. What should we do? Polka's like, you got to stop stirring up trouble in the community. Imagine. Questioning reality. Nobody expects to be the villain at the end of the story. You know what I mean? But you know what, Polka? That's what makes a good story. When you get to the end of the story, you're like, oh fuck, it was me all along. I'm the bad guy. It was me. That's a good story, bro. You know, like, oh fuck, that's a good I was the bad guy? Shit. Kudos to whoever wrote the script, because wow. More supplies. We're gonna have to start a transport at some point. The longest transport ever. We've got 14,000 here. I know the drill master's here. Sadly, it's not on sale right now. You wouldn't mind buying it at full price? Gives you something to play. I don't know, Richie. I mind you buying it at full price. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money, bro. Just make sure, bro. Make sure that you're good with that. One of the things about 14 is that it has some of the worst DLC practices I've ever seen from a company that's known for having some of the worst DLC practices that I've ever seen. So, oh my God, what a voice. I didn't know that was his voice. That was a little scary. Did you hear that guy's laugh? It was kind of evil. Workers comp for 2 years? Oh, okay. Why aren't you getting on a boat, though? Like, get on the boat right fucking here? Don't talk about how Kuwait's stealing everyone's money. Yeah, it's really... That's why I say I recommend this game, but at a discount if you're not sure. If you're not sure about ruler play, grand strategy, slower tempo... I mean, I've been streaming for what, 2 hours? I feel like I've only played like 10 turns. You know what I mean? 10 turns, maybe. Buff everybody. Buff the whole squad. Fuck it. He sees the buff, and he's gonna dish it out. Our envoy has been attacked by bandits. I thought you were a march leader. Literally, that's the trait. March leader. Attacked by bandits and supplies are stolen? What kind of leadership is that? How could this happen? Bandits have stolen some of the golden supplies. We must pull ourselves together and continue on to Tianzu. Wow. You fucking buffoon. March leader, by the way. Oh, this fucking game. Kuwait wonders why people can't figure out their strategy games. You literally lie. You lie right to our faces. You lie right to our faces. March leader. Ambushed by bandits, losing supplies and provisions. Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna put the speed up. There ain't that much going on. Restrained, that's brutal. Mailong said, where you going? Where you going? I got you for 3 more turns. 3 more turns of playtime. Wu Yan's in for it now. Alright, they're finally sending out guys. Alright. Alright, see if you can back him up, because he's going to get... Back him up, but like, you know what I mean? Kind of stay on the mountains. You can open up the supply line a little bit, but... And then what's your route backwards? That route sucks. That's a shit route. Cross through the woods, please. Use the woods, use the mountains as much as you can. It took a long time, but finally the city lies before us. Time for us to take our own fucking city. Wait, yeah, just wait for a sale, bro. Just wait for a sale. I actually think there's a demo for this game on Steam. I could be wrong. But I think I saw a demo for this game. Which I have no idea what that would even have. It might just be a really shitty tutorial. If it is, don't even play it. Don't even play a tutorial. Fucking sour you on the whole game. But I think I saw a demo. There is? Yeah. I mean, if it's a tutorial thing, then don't even bother. If it's a little sandbox that it lets you actually play in, then go ahead. But the tutorials for this company are really bad. I mean, the reason I have a channel is because the tutorials are bad. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, fuck, I gotta get out there and start talking about this game because the tutorials are so bad. That's the whole reason I have a channel, because the tutorials are that bad. And you don't know me, but I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm not a person who's like, hey, look at me. You know what I'm saying? But even I had to be like, fuck, dude, I gotta... Somebody's gotta do something, man. These tutorials are dog shit. Awakening is a really good game, and these tutorials are dog shit. No one's gonna play it. No one's gonna know how good this game is. Somebody's gotta do something. Somebody's gotta do something, man. Alright, let's see. Restrain. Restrain the restrainer. Fei Cheng with the pacify. 80% success rate because of his trait. Fei Cheng, he's going to deliver that empanada. He's got it in his hand. He's going to drop back in the pocket. Seven-step drop, which is insane. And then just lob an empanada across the map. Across the river. That's going to be the play of the night. He's going to save Wu Yan. Oh, I fell way behind in the chat. It's 2 different games without the DLC. Yeah. You played Dead or Alive? I don't play Dead or Alive. No, I never saw the appeal of playing Dead or Alive. I played you know, a lot of Street Fighter. Street Fighter competitively was my thing. Metal Long's unit has been restrained. Did we recover? Did the empanada work? Your Majesty, the troops of Wu Yan have calmed down and returned to normal. Fei Cheng with the empanada from downtown. Wow, saving Wu Chen. He saved them. And we restrained Man Long. He recovered already. Holy fuck. That was too quick, bro. What are you doing? Why did you put your back up against the wall? Oh, man. Alright, I have faith. I have faith. He has a belly full of empanada right now. Okay, it's alright, it's alright. Come on. Come on, Wu Yan. He won by doing nothing. He injured him by doing nothing. Oh my god. Fei Cheng's power. Truly godlike. He injured him. Let's do Warcry. Ooh, here comes the pain, buddy. Catapult right on the front lines. Here comes the pain. Bandits have appeared. Alright, finally some bandit spawns. Oh, you played Nobunaga's Ambition? Okay. I thought maybe you were like a stranger to like the Koei games, Richie. Huge fan of Empires games, Dynasty Warriors. Okay, so you played Koei stuff before. Oh, I need you to stay back, actually. Oh, shit. Mao Tent's coming down here. Get back to the mountains. Get back to safety, fellas. This is really tempting. I kind of want to go at this here. Ooh, I kind of want to go at this. But he's in arrow formation. .23 maneuver. There's a high chance that he's going to catch us. Yeah, let's fall back. Let's for once, let's try to be sensible. Can we pacify him again? Fei Cheng, restrain. Confuse Man Long. We don't have any money. We're broke. Never mind. We are... Yep. I can move the Emperor, that's about it. Do you have any gold? Ooh, 6,000 gold. Okay, so let's move this up. Actually, let's buy some supplies. Wang Zhen is Wolfheart's character? Yeah, it's Wolfheart's character. Wolfheart's character is on the field right now with Bebex. Yan Heyu is Bebek's character. You still can't believe how much Sun Tzu has been roasted this stream? Well, I'm not roasting him. I'm just saying that he's a brokey, and that as an emperor, that's embarrassing. That's all. How are you going to be a brokey as an emperor? Kind of embarrassing. That's all. I'm not roasting him. I'm just saying could never be me. That's all. How's Shu doing? Okay. This is, oh my god, reverse Liu Biao march. Uno reverse. Uh-oh, bro. Uh-oh, bro. Yeesh. They got Yang Ping's got to do something, man. Wake up, Yang Ping. Somebody wake up Jiang Wei. I know he's an old man now. He's probably dozing off, you know? Wake up Jiang Wei. Han Zhong is in danger. Where are those bandits? Fuck, in the worst areas ever. The worst areas ever. We're gonna have to send somebody to hunt them down. You're the only one with Snake. Congratulations. You got the job. Give him a promotion before you send them to hunt down bandits in the hills for the rest of his days. 6,000. Yeah, that's good. Are you excited for the remake, Richie? Since you came in here talking about atrocious, abysmal remakes, let's talk about potentially amazing remakes. Are you excited for the Dynasty Warriors 3 remake? What's your opinion on that? What's your opinion on good stuff? Potentially good stuff, potentially great stuff. Yes, I am. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I am too. I am too. I think the remake looks really good. I think it's going to be, like, amazing. Very, very good. Just like I said about 8 remake, I'm very hyped for 3, for Dynasty Warriors 3 remastered, remake, whatever you want to call it. Feels like a remaster 1.5, but they're saying remake, so whatever. I don't know if I want to restrain him. I'll try to confuse him. How much is the pacify going to cost? 500? And the confuse would cost 500. They're both terrible. I'll try the confuse, I guess. See if Heating can clutch it out. Tao Wang sailing for Korea? Yeah, he's sailing all right. I don't know where to yet. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where to yet, but Tao Wang is setting the foundation. For what? I don't know. And I need to appoint somebody here. Fei Cheng. You got the job. Our local divine mystic. Wait, what's it at with commerce? It's almost a level 2. You're waiting for people to complain. Ah. Well. Something nitpicky? I mean, yeah. Yeah, they're for sure. I think the good thing is that we have settings so that you can play the game in modern settings, or you could play it old school, so it'll be alright. We'll have the best of both worlds. We're going to have the best of both worlds because they're going to allow us to play the game with either modern combat style or old school combat style. So, you're still going to have people that are going to say it's not enough, but that's what I was saying earlier about negativity. It's the lowest hanging fruit. So you're always going to have somebody, and life is a numbers game. There's so many people on the planet. Of course, you're going to have people that are going to find something negative to bitch about. It's the easiest. It's life on easy mode. It's an easy mode outlook. It's the lowest hanging fruit. So you're going to have people that are going to nitpick. Even with 2 options, do you want to play modern like Origins? Do you want to play old school like old 3? You're still going to have people that are going to say neither of these are good enough, you know? But I think they're going to be drowned out because they're giving us 2 options. So those people are probably going to be drowned out by everyone else. Because they're already going above and beyond. For Kuwait, it's above and beyond. For Kuwait to say we're going to give you options, modern or old school, that's above and beyond for them. I'm actually kind of surprised that they're doing that. Yeah, this guy's chasing us. I had a fucking chance, man. I had a chance, but yeah, he's going to start chasing us. So I can't take it. Our envoy arrived with whatever's left, because remember that he got hit by bandits. He has received a warm welcome from the King of Tianzhu and its citizens. They're going to be like, that's it? Friendship has gone up by 67. Oh, not bad. My work in Tianzhu as an envoy is complete. Now let's return home. Never mind, bro. 6-7? It was worth it. I didn't see the full picture. My bad. I think we're going to take Xianyang. Problem is, I don't know about Jiangxia, but we've got a couple of troops in reserve over there, so we might be okay. They left him alone. Wow, what are you doing? What are you doing? This pathfinding, man. I just hope it's very good. Yeah, I think it's going to be very good. We didn't make it. We were too short. That's painful. Can we recover? Can we recover? Pacify units. Lu Shu? Alright, Lu Shu. This is the most important thing. You're going to do this whole stream. I need Wang Zhang to connect the supply lines, but I need him to do it in a way where he avoids Mao 10. I don't know who made Mao 10. I don't remember. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. But he's really fucking strong. Very strong officer. Which, if you submitted officers for the other kingdoms, they could be stronger than normal, you know? I let that shit go. Because as long as I'm not using them, I don't really care too much. As long as they don't have a composition that's like, oh, I win the game, I'm not too worried about it. But he is way stronger than our guys. Can we get more supplies? We got to fund Tao Huang's expedition up there. What I'm wondering is why they won't deal with me. This is not a good spot to land. There's a bunch of swamp everywhere. The next port's all the way up there, so that's not a good spot either. I don't even know if there's hexes up there, because I have the map turned off. I have the borders turned off. I like playing like this more, you know? So I can see everything. You can see the graphics, which honestly the graphics for this game are not bad at all. Like, the detail and stuff. Like, you see how the defense has been lowered? You can see that the walls are breaking. The sound picks up. You can hear the combat. You can hear the catapult, the arrows, the soldiers. They put a little work in. Not a lot, but a little bit. Put a little work in. You hope they remake Dynasty Warriors 5? Yeah, I think if this one does well, we'll get the other two. I think we'll get 4 and 5. If 3 remake does well, which it should. You're waiting for a Rise to Power remake. Ooh. I would take Rise to Power Iron Triangle. I prefer Iron Triangle, but I'd be happy with Rise to Power. Because you could fix some of the legacy issues with Rise to Power if you remade it. Although you might make it worse, because it's Koei. How did this guy... Okay. Maneuver's 21. My maneuver's 28. You'd think I'd be able to beat him around the corner, but no. Do we want the defensive buff or just war cry this out? I'm going to say let's just try to war cry this out. Get the demolish up. How, bro? How did he fucking catch me? Hishu will take a lot of inspiration from Rise to Power. Yeah, it looks like it is. Mountain was Delis. He always makes way monsters. Yeah, it's true. That explains a lot, actually. You know, that explains a lot. Alright, the city's definitely ours. Did we get away from this guy? Okay. Supply lines connected. Together we can beat this guy. With the power of friendship. Academic. Right, I forgot all about this. 5% XP. 5% extra XP for our officers, guys. It's awful. Alright, we got Zhong Yu captured. How old is she? 73? Wow, she's still around. Deng Yang, Yang Zhao. Lu Yusheng, 52 years old. Nobody's going to join, right? Just throw them in jail. We were playing a Sun Hao, we'd have to execute them. Because it's just a Sun Hao thing. Alright, together. Together, gentlemen. We'll try to bring the pain. I'm surprised we got the city. Although it took everything, so I'm not that surprised. How's Shu doing? Yep. Okay. 81,000. Fuck, dude. Soon how run news. What? Fearing, you good, bro? Everything all right? The Zen started off good, but then it just fucking derailed. It just fucking it spiraled, you know what I mean? It spiraled into like a polka mental crisis. It just right in the middle of it just took a turn straight into schizophrenia avenue. He means Soon How Iron Man. Oh, okay. He means Soon How Iron Man. Okay. That makes... I was gonna say, we need Polka. Let's get an expert to fucking explain what that madness, to decipher that madness. Iron Man, right. Fire Emblem Iron Man? Yeah, I would play Fire Emblem. I don't know if people would watch it. I love Fire Emblem. I might do it someday. But just to let you guys know, I don't know. I don't want to. You know what I mean? I'm just to let you guys know ahead of time. If I did Fire Emblem, we're not going to be playing optimally. So don't expect a lot of people to survive. And expect only bad characters. Some of my favorite characters are some of the worst characters in the game. Depending on which game, of course. But I think I'd have to figure out how to emulate. I wonder if it's the same thing. It's probably the same thing. Alright. We have all this going up there. Have you landed? Can you build? Can you build, brother? You can. it's so weird, bro. It's so weird that they haven't come out to do anything. Try to build a camp there. We'll see what happens. Wait, no, I think we need this core, don't we? I think the port is just this, isn't it? I think, hold on. I've got to turn on the borders. I do. Okay. So actually what I want to do is sail down here and grab it like that first. We're setting a staging ground here, fellas. This is what I want to do with the Emperor. The Emperor can only use fucking siege weapons. So we have to find a spot for him to actually lead like a real siege assault. If we can split Wang Yang's attention... It's insane. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm working it through in my brain, what I want to see. It's a little crazy. But I think it can work, so... I'm going to work towards it. I wonder if we can get any of these prisoners, man. Creating the Wu invasion. I want to see, man, like I said, the Liu Biao run really showed me that there's a lot more than you can do in this game than what is the general consensus. And I think that's because the game hasn't been explored that much. You know? So I want to see what's possible. How far can we push it, you know? Alright, just send up a couple. No prisoners at Xianyan? Yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to fucking get somebody, but it doesn't surprise me that neither would join. I wonder if we can raise anyone's morale over here? No, we can't. Okay. We got this guy in the mountains hunting down the Shan Yu. Oh no, the regular bandits. Okay, even better for me. Melon DS on PC. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. I can mess around with it later. Melon DS. Yeah, I might do it at some point. Right now I'm thinking... probably Dynasty Warriors 3 Remaster. I'll probably stream that a little bit. 2-on-1 and we're in the mountains. Come on. We have the advantage. Inferno! Burn! Burn, baby, burn! Yeah, the fire damage is not great. The tigers roar. Good fucking hit. We're winning. We're doing it. Oh shit. Bandit spawns are picking up. So one of the things that I modified for this run is public order is in the toilet. So because it's the end of the three kingdoms, there's a lot of lawlessness, a lot of the kingdoms are weakened, they're basically dying. That's why I say this is a dying world. A lot of areas have zero public order. So you're gonna see like bandits, roving bandits, spawning and threatening your territory, your supply lines, your economy, all of the time. All of the time. And the worse, the smaller your city is, the smaller scale your city is, the worse the public order is to start. Yeah, you're the only one with bandits? I mean, if it was just that, that'd be fine with me. If it was just me, Zetra, I'd be fine with that. It would be nice if the sword cut both ways, as intended. But, yeah. The thing is about Romance 14, I don't know the science, of course. But there is a timer where bandits start to be unlocked in the game. Let's call it unlocked. In the beginning, there's no chance of bandits. As the game goes on, it increases, you know? So it'll start to ramp up. It's going to start to ramp up as time goes on. So we're getting a little bit more right now. And it's going to keep picking up. Pacify Wang Zan, let's do that. Wolf's Heart's like, save me! Save my character! Look, I'm useful. I set things on fire. Isn't that useful? This is terrible. Again, because it's a late starting scenario, you can't consolidate your power. So it's the perfect scenario to have this problem. You know, in the worst way possible. In the worst way possible, this is the perfect scenario to have rampaging bandits. Because you cannot consolidate your power. You just can't do it. There's not enough people. There's not enough time. So the bandits are buffed. Buff bandits. You know what I mean? They're stronger. Is Toby still here? Somebody tell Toby. Somebody shake Toby awake. Toby, buff. Archive's got buff bandits out there. That'll wake Toby right up. Buff bandits? Tell me more. Yeah, I mean, I would like to build something here, but look, I don't know if they're going to go deal with these guys. I would hope so, but I'm not going to take the chance. I'm just going to get the fuck out of here. Wang Yang might actually approach. I'm still going to sail down the coast here because he's got to get on a boat, which would be to my advantage. We're still recruiting? Okay, that's fine. That's all good. It's all good, but we need to recruit people. Or send the transport back. You know what? This is going to be really weird. This is going to be really weird, but reverse transport. Reverse transports. To repopulate regions in the south. I think that's the answer. So fucking bizarre. Alright, we got to put these guys here. I wonder if we're going to be able to hold this. It looks like we can, but Wei's got 100,000 troops that they can call on. Imagine if Shan Yu attacked. Yeah, that would be pretty horrendous. Iron Triangle is badass and definitely fun, Sean? Well, yeah. I think everybody agrees on that. Sometimes you get lucky and Shan Yu will wipe the bandits for you. Yeah. I don't think that's happened to me in a long time. I don't think the bandits ever really help. Maybe up in Yu province, sometimes they'll help me. Wang Zhen's lines have recovered, thank God. Back in the fight. The Steel Serpents. Zhang Fei's? Isn't that Zhang Fei's blade right there? Come on. Did we get him? Did you hear him crying? Chen Pu spear? Oh, okay. He's back. He brought us 4,000 gold. That's it. Okay. Wang Fan standing in the fire. Wang Fan, don't stand in fires, bro. Don't stand in fires. Everybody knows that. Alright, let's get this guy. Coming down the mountain. Now's the chance. Don't let him get away. Not enough fire. Not enough fire. How was the Wu playthrough? 3 out of 10. Not enough fire. IGN. Oh, we can burn them. Speaking of that. How does IGN... Oh, I don't... Well, I was going to say, the fact that IGN still exists is like proof of a lot of things being wrong. I don't even want to get into it. We see all these layoffs in the gaming industry right now. I want to see the IGN layoffs. That's my question. Where are the IGN layoffs? Can we get some of those? Alright, bro, let's get out of here. The consequences of our actions are on the way. So, let's get out of here while we still can. Trade? No. Send Mr. March Leader. Send Mr. 6-7. Ooh, this is all good stuff. I don't have any good treasure to send them anymore. Fuck, dude. I don't want to send anything here. Should we just do bare... Let's just do bare minimum. Maybe a little money. Alright, let's see if we can get Do You. 500k way apparently not enough. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean that is enough? Yeah, oh yeah, for the review? Yeah, I agree. Surprised we're holding and pushing in the first stream? Yeah. I think Shu's under serious pressure right now. I think our pressure is going to come later. When the center comes out, when the center here pushes out, remember he had 100,000 troops? I feel like those troops are concentrated in the west right now. Juan's is beefed up. Once those back lines get closer to the front lines, we're going to start to feel the pressure. It's coming. Failed. Damn, not enough fire. Yeah, my head boiled up for sure, dude. I'm like, because you know, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should have done 700k. Originally, I wanted 700k, you know? I was like, let's do like 30% away from a million. Should we chase this guy? This tower's... Nope. We're about to get... Okay, we're out of here. Unless... Let me see if Wang Fang can hold the pass so we don't get cut off. And he can go out. Just hide behind the walls of the city. I mean, what can we do, you know? Keep chasing them. Keep chasing them through the mountains. That's your job. That's what you do. That's who you are now. Ooh. Ooh, I know you can't fucking... There's no way you're winning this. We have to try. Burn Wang Yang, he's on a boat. He's on a boat, buddy. I don't think that's going to work the way that you think it will. Decrease do use morale, it's already pretty low. Reinforce Wang Zhang, of course. Especially if he's going to have to play the Vanguard right now. He's going to have to put on his Vanguard cap. Wang Yang is busy chasing Tao Huang. And they're hunting down bandits. Looks like it's time to take another shot at Shoshun. That's what I'm hearing. How strong is our administration? We're at level 5 with the boats. We don't have roof boats. We have what are they called? Assault ships. Emperor's not here? Damn, I was about to deploy him. Nobody's got a siege weapon? That sucks. That is... Okay, you two. Just you two. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy, and then I gotta wrap it up, because it's already been, what? It's already 2 in the morning. And I gotta get a nap in before work. We gotta do it all over again tomorrow. Recruit anybody? Should we start recruiting? Can we call someone over? The Emperor sucks at recruiting. Bro can't do much at all. Buchan, 70 leadership. Call him over. Okay, we're just gonna hide there. Maybe I can send someone to deal with those guys over there. This guy's only got tower formation. Wow. That... Just like the Emperor. Bro's got Snake. Alright, you got the job. Snake's good enough for me. Alright, let's see where these guys go. See if we can capture this guy. Sun Shu ate all the siege formations. There we go, 3,000. Oh, we still have, I forgot about that kid, huh? And now we have all these people. Bro, cough up the sword. Actually, I'm going to say no. I'm going to try to recruit these people again. And then I'll decide. I have decided to decide at another time. And my decision is final. Is he going to really outrun us? He's got a maneuver of 9. Come on. The retreat button is just busted. So busted in this game. Just knock him out. Just knock him out. Ooh, 1351. Imagine Yan Heu gets another dueling trigger against this guy. Against Du Yu with his 30 strength. Is this a fucking barbarian unit? Oh, we need to run. Can't beat them. 2000 assault. Looks like I fucked up, Wang Zhang. He's already here. I couldn't even... 45 maneuver. Insane. 45 maneuver. I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea. Perfectly balanced. Yeah, I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea. Damn, more bandit units. I don't even know if he's going to be able to run properly. I don't even know if he can retreat. Can we get a suggestion? Maybe we can restrain them or something. He should win this. Because when Yang fucked up, he got on a boat. He should have known better than to get on a boat against us. He's not going to be able to retreat? Well, hopefully at least you can cover Yan Heu's retreat. Wolf. At least you can get Yan Heu to safety. I'm sure Bebek would agree with that strategy. We are broke. Yeah, bro. Broke again, bro. Just got paid. Just got paid, bro. Back to the pawn store. Just got the Xbox out of the pawn store. Got to put it back into the pawn store. Broke again. Broke again. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what this guy intends. I guess we'll start crossing, but I'm gonna get into the woods here to get the bonus. He's got 5,000. Okay, don't trespass on their territory. I don't want that. I don't want the smoke from them. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it there. Actually, I think I played for way longer than I thought, but you know how Romance 14 is, bro. Can you trigger duels on boats? Definitely not. He used all the money to buy empanadas. Yeah, Fei Cheng has got a problem. Somebody needs to sit Fei Cheng down and be like, bro, you got a problem. Him and John Boy. You know, Ikari and Polka's characters. We got to sit him down and be like, you guys got a problem. You know? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Consider getting a membership on YouTube. That will help me out big time. We're just right now I'm setting aside money so I can get the remaster, which I think it's only going to be $40 or $50. I'm pretty sure it's discounted. But either way, it'll help out. Consider doing that, getting a membership here or on Patreon. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Nobutora upload is next. I'll probably upload it on Thursday so people have a chance to catch up to this one. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care, everybody. Have a good week.